Thanks for joining us right here on Midday, Kentucky. I was thinking, is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday.
It's
we tried
Wednesday.
to say straight on Good Day.
I
It's
know,
Wednesday.
but do you know why? It's because you weren't here Monday.
Yes.
And it's throwing me off. Now, can I just say to you, this morning I was co-hosting your show, Good Day, Kentucky, and I jumped out of bed, are you ready for this? At 7:50 a.m. I didn't set the alarm. I got such a shock.
Yeah, so Troy's always here by 7:30. So
At the
after
latest.
we're done with the morning show, I'm looking for Troy in his office, knowing he's co-hosting Good Day with me. He's not there. He's not there.
Oh,
It's
no.
7:50, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
am I doing this show
Guess
alone?
what time I got here, everyone? 8:12.
That's impressive. 'cause
Showered,
I showered and
shaved,
drove here.
hair done, makeup on, and I ran. I screamed so loud when I woke up because honestly, I thought I woke up, rolled over, and I thought, gee, it's so light this morning. Thinking in my head, is that because of the eclipse? Because you know when you sort of wake up,
Yeah.
you're not quite sure what's going on. And then I thought, that's weird. Why is there no cars outside? I looked at the clock, screamed,
Yeah.
jumped up, jumped in the shower, freaked out.
That is an
And my
adrenaline
heart
rush,
was,
isn't it?
well, this eye, I've got a bit of a problem with this eye always, and I wouldn't open properly, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to wear a patch on the Good Day Kentucky.
Was
It
matted
was a
shut?
little-
What happened?
No, I'm going to have surgery in November. I'm going to be off for about a week or so. I have this issue.
Okay.
And we're going to fix the issue, everyone. Hey,
One of many.
Where do you, if you...
I'm just teasing. You know
No
I'm
comment.
teasing.
Welcome back to the show,
I
dear.
know. It's always good to have you
I
back.
love that you give me a bit of stick. Anyway, where do you stand? I want to ask you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And you're married. You're not. If you were to get engaged, just think you went back when you and Doug were married.
Okay.
I engaged.
A long time ago. I got to really work
Where
with
do
this.
you stand when it comes to giving back an engagement ring?
It depends who ends it. If I'm given an
Oh.
engagement ring
you-
and I'm planning to marry
Sure.
someone
Yeah.
and they, dump you, turn that ring into a necklace. But if you end it or it's mutual or something like that, I think you should always give it back. Or if it's amicable. But if you find out they're cheating on you or something, then I think keep it.
Okay, Mariah Carey.
Yeah. No,
Because
I
Mariah
agree with
Carey refused to give back her $10 million diamond ring. Did you
Right,
know
but that wasn't the same. I'm
No.
saying if it's bad blood on their part, like if he wrongs the woman in some
Okay.
way, then you don't
What about
deserve
you?
it back.
Right. Well, and I agree with Katie on that to a certain extent. But also, when you give a gift, I mean, if you're giving an engagement ring, I mean, you're giving it.
Yeah.
Unless you have a prenuptial.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
gave it to
it's
me.
A gift,
It's mine.
Well,
It
it's
is what
a
it
gift
is.
of intention.
Right.
It's not a gift.
Right.
An engagement ring is a promise or an intention to be married.
You're right, so
It's-
they can't go back on that promise then.
Okay, well, here's something I want to show you. A New York tech executive is suing his ex for the $48,000, more fool him for spending that much, engagement ring he gave her
Wow.
before the relationship fell apart. Now, Joe, 42, had dated Jamie, 36, since 2011, before becoming engaged and making her his fiancée 2 years later. We got that?
Okay, so
2
they've been
years
together
later.
for a while. They knew each other, blah,
Believing
blah, blah.
she was the one, he splashed out on an expensive diamond ring to show her his love, bought $12,000 worth of pricey furniture for the couple's apartment and a new pet dog. Here's the thing. He's suing her for the pet dog and the engagement ring. He doesn't care about the furniture. I can get the dog. He wants the dog back.
Wait, but
Okay,
what
yes.
happened? He's just leaving her, or she's
Well, he's
leaving
left her.
him?
No, he left her.
So
Like, it's done.
she wants to be
Yeah,
together.
It's
he
over.
left.
It's over. Well, I'm not quite sure who did what.
that's
that's
important.
the only pertinent thing in the story to me.
Okay, well, let me scan. No, I can't see anything. Look, I think it just decided that it wasn't going to work out.
Right, right.
They're obviously living together. He went to work. He came home. The place was cleared out.
Okay.
Okay. She's obviously done a bit of a number on him.
Right.
I just think they were together 2 years. They obviously living together. Is she? I know in Australia when I broke up from my relationship, they sued me for income and our properties that we had together. We weren't married.
Which I think is
Do you know what I
crazy,
mean?
yeah.
Which is law.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I find interesting is there some sort of law that if you're living together here for a minimum of a year plus.
Yes, but it's state by state. So what
Right.
it is in New York, it wouldn't be here
Yeah.
in Kentucky.
So do you think it's fair that he's suing?
Well, again,
He's suing her?
if
Yeah.
he's just leaving her and she wants to be together, then no, she should keep all the stuff. But if she's leaving him, she shouldn't keep everything. Does that make sense?
And I
It
agree
doesn't
with
actually say, I'm scanning while you're talking to me, doesn't say why they separated.
Okay.
But they separated in 2015, but now he's gone back and he's suing for $65,000 in damages, including the ring and the dog.
I mean,
the shared custody could be done with the dog.
Yep.
So maybe shared
Well, I
custody
think a lot
could
of
be
couples
done with the
break,
ring.
a
He
lot
can
of
hold
couples
on to it
break
for a little
up,
while.
and the main bone of contention is their pet dog.
Yeah.
That's really, you see that a lot.
yeah, I agree.
And
I
I've
but
seen
I don't
this
think
with
that's the
couples.
same as a gift, something that you've given someone.
An engagement ring's not a gift.
It is a
It
gift.
is a
It's
gift.
form
It
of
is a
intention.
gift.
It is a
It is a
gift.
gift.
Oh,
It is.
Lord. I'm never going to win this argument.
this
It's
is
not like a napkin that you wrote, like, check yes or no, will you marry me? Like, you gave me something to put
That's
on
right.
my body.
That's right.
Did you put this on Facebook?
I did.
Okay, I want you to tell us at home what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. Click on the link and tell us whether you think I'm wrong.
Yeah,
or
but
these
you
two
agree.
are.
But you agree. If she's leaving him, she should give it back.
Yes,
then
I do.
Give it
I do.
back. But if he is going back on his intention, then sorry.
But and there's no guarantees with women. I mean, I might
Yeah.
think that I should give it back, but everybody has their own opinion with it. And I feel like he should be advised in money management too.
Yeah,
Just
these are so
saying. Just put it
expensive,
out there.
pricey things.
Just
Yeah,
put
but
it out there.
obviously he can afford a $45,000 ring.
Then
you
he
know.
can afford to give it
Then
up.
he can
No.
afford to not sue to get it
That's
back.
right. We're going to agree to disagree. All right. Something else that we agree to disagree on is parenting and whether we should be leaving kids with strangers.
Yeah, I
What
thought this was really interesting because I saw an article posted that malls are starting this trend of luring people to the mall with a promise of an hour or two of free babysitting. And people were outraged and they were titling it, I can't believe you would leave your children with strangers. But I was sort of confused by that because I feel like this happens all the time just in different aspects of life, like the gym, LA Fitness. I think
Yep.
you can take your child for an hour while you work out and that's a stranger you're leaving your kid
Fitness,
with.
I think, has
Yeah, a lot of gyms. Most
free-
gyms, do that.
Right.
So I was wondering, I wanted to ask you, Lisa, about having kids. Would you do that at the mall?
She can't wait to dump hers on anyone.
That is so not
And do
true.
you think it's appropriate?
You know what? I did the gym thing, but I saw they became regulars. For me, I would see them all the time. But I assume that the gym is screening these folks and everything. And I,
I
didn't
would assume
actually.
that too.
But you know what? I wouldn't assume that necessarily with the mall. I would check with management. I would want to know what the screening process is for the daycare, who they're letting in, do they do background checks, do they do all that? I'd have to know that before I would leave my kids there.
Okay, interesting. I had in one of my stores in Australia, there was a shop behind my shop.
Okay.
That wasn't a very big shop. It was a small one, a bit like an office. I hired a nanny that would be at the shop from 9 till 5 because I never let children in the store. So, but you could come in, have your hair done, have all your treatments, but I paid
Oh,
for
I
the
like
nanny.
that. I think that's a good idea.
okay. I think
It
that's
was
nice,
fantastic because I never wanted them in the store anyway. But so the parents could bring the kids,
Yeah.
but they would be in this other shop, and there was some toys and stuff in there.
Right.
But I guess there was a girl that was full time. I think, like you were saying, they're strangers to begin with.
Right.
Whoever's looking after the kids. But if you're a shopaholic, you're in there every day. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't really have an issue with it because I think daycare is daycare. They could be
Right.
strangers when they start daycare.
Right, just look
What's the
into it.
staff turnover, all those sorts of things.
Yeah, interesting. I think it's a good business model, though, like you said, because so many parents, if you think you want to go shopping
Yeah.
or lunch or get your hair done, it's not just the cost of what you're doing. It's $20 an hour for a babysitter or
Exactly.
whatever. So
Exactly.
if that's added in, maybe you'll
Yeah.
come get your hair done more often.
Yeah. But
Or-
it is scary
Or
because
go
you
to the
don't
mall.
know.
But I
wanna
think
make
you
sure
should
that
look
they're
into it,
screened.
like you said. Make
Right.
sure they're screening those
Right.
people.
Right.
Yeah, got you. Hey, something that we often have a discussion with is things that women shouldn't be doing or having.
Shouldn't own.
Or shouldn't own.
Yes.
Let's
these are
go,
things,
my dear.
These are things
Women who are over 40, her topic, not mine.
yeah, definitely my
Yeah.
topic. But on any account, yes. So here are things, and what's really funny, the list was originally 40 items, and
What
I
did you
looked,
pull it down to, dear?
and I pulled it down to like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
But out of the 40, I went through the whole list. I had 20 of the 40
serious?
items in my possession.
All right, let's have a look at them.
So here's the number one. All those old bridesmaids dresses that you wore in all those weddings.
Do you really have some of them?
I do. I have one.
Oh
I
my-
do. I do. And it's like, you know, it's been years and years. Okay, the next one, harem pants. I had these.
You still have them?
I do not have. They didn't look like that. They were white, but no, I do not have
Okay,
these anymore.
gotcha.
Uggs is the next one.
Oh, that's just shameful.
And they said that the slipper Uggs are okay.
Yep.
It's the boot Uggs. They
Okay.
said, you know, over 40, no. Scrunchies. I have these.
I can imagine
I have
you
a
would
couple.
have them.
I have a couple at home.
Yeah.
They don't knot my hair up. I like that. Claw hair clips.
Well,
And
I think every woman has them.
I have that for sure. The next one, concert posters. Concert posters.
You don't have them.
I do not have that. I do have theater posters, though,
Do you?
from plays that I was in college, yes.
Oh, well, that's different. That's memorabilia.
So, yes. And then a purse, a wristlet purse. A wristlet purse. And I have
I
this.
don't know what that is.
It's a small-sized purse that you can hook the little wrist attachment
Okay.
there. You hook it onto your wrist.
Oh, no, I
really,
understand.
that is really helpful when you're pregnant, actually, and you have I mean, not when you're pregnant, when you have a baby, a small infant, and you're having to go around the mall and all of that stuff.
Okay.
It's just very helpful to have that instead of a big purse on your shoulder.
Anything else?
And that is it. That was my last
okay.
one.
So do you have a wristless purse?
Yes,
Oh, you
I do.
do?
It's in my purse
Oh
right now.
my
It's in my other purse right now.
Did you have any of those?
The
Even though you're not
wristlet?
over 40.
No, but I don't think anyone over like 30 should just be having concert posters in their apartment. Now, something that's framed memorabilia, you know, something
Well, and that's exactly
you know,
what they said to do with it.
sentimental
Yep.
to you, I think is different.
No, that's
but
different.
That's
but I
different.
probably wouldn't have
That's
that
okay.
out in public. You'd put it away.
What?
Those play
Oh,
posters.
the posters?
Well, have you got them in the lounge room?
I do not. I do not. They are buried in a box somewhere. But I
Okay.
do have them.
All right, Katie. Every week we do some fun stuff
Yes.
with you.
Are we doing my giveaway?
We're doing your giveaway, my friend.
Well, you guys all know I've been telling you I really have been loving Stephen Lawrence Upscale Consignment Shop, and Troy's been giving me a hard time, but yes, I do look way better now that I have that.
No, since you've been.
No, that's what I'm saying. Since I've been
hard time
getting
before this.
Yes, I was getting a hard time. No, you were giving me a hard time about how I looked before. So I've been getting all this new professional work wardrobe from them, and they're nice enough to give our viewers a $50 gift card. So all you have to do right now is in the commercial break, I'm going to post a picture in this dress that I got from Stephen Lawrence. This is $100 retail, $15 at their store right now. So I'm going to go post a
That
picture.
dress 15?
15, yeah.
That's about
I
it.
got
Love
a
it.
Tahari dress last week for 12.
Super
Yeah.
cute. Love
So
it.
go to our Facebook page, Midday Kentucky Facebook page. All you have to do is like the page. I'm about to post a picture. Just like it, and you're entered to win. We've been doing this every week, and everyone's loving Stephen Lawrence. You could get an entire outfit and accessories for that $50 gift card. So.
That's
Awesome.
pretty good, guys.
Love
Hey, good job over there. They look after you really well.
Oh, they
They do.
Coming up, Dr. James Stillwell is back in the studio talking about how you can bounce back and make a healthy recovery in tough times, everyone. You're going to do this interview, my friend.
I am.
See you back in a minute, everyone.